Okay, gonna make a real quick video. Gonna try to make it quick and simple. I had a question about the pulley that goes on the motor drive of the Craftsman lathe. It's 12 by 36 lathe. This is the pulley that actually goes on the motor itself, and that in turn drives the I guess you call it a jack shaft at the top, and then goes from there. Anyhow, the reason mine is off is because the inside of it, the screw right here came loose in the machine, and then it wore the inside of this thing before I got it. When I got it, this was worn oblong, and I was getting some of this side to side motion. So anyhow, I had said that I was going to fix that, but I just hadn't done it yet. Try to turn some light around here, maybe you can see this a little bit better. I don't know if that helped or not, but anyhow, the question was, what are the measurements? So let's take some quick measurements. Let's see. First measurement we're going to take is going to be down inside the valley of this thing, all the way down in the bottom. And let's see, we got this thing set in here just to, it barely feels tight in there. And we're just going to get some close approximation measurements here. It's not going to be perfect, but okay, that measurement is 3 inches 350 thousandths. 3 inches 350 thousandths. That's on the big pulley, and that's dead in the middle of the valley right there. Okay, 3 inches 350 thousandths. All right, let's measure the small one. And we barely got some drag on that. Measure it real quick. And that measurement is 1 inch 50 thousandths. 1 inch 50 thousandths. So that's 1 inch 050. Okay. All right. Now let's measure the outside of the small pulley, the smaller pulley of the two. Okay. Now that measurement is showing 1 inch 942 thousandths. Okay, now this outside piece right here is a little bit worn. If I had to guess, I would say that thing was supposed to be machined to 1 inch 950 thousandths. Okay, it's actually reading 45 thousandths. 1 inch 945 thousandths is what it's actually reading. It might be, I don't know. It might not be that critical. It's probably not that critical. Alright, let's measure the big one. Okay, the big one is measuring 4 inches 400 thousandths. 4 inches and 400 thousandths. Okay, now let's measure this is going to be a rub fit, and this is from You got your pulley hub right here, and the set screw goes in on an angle this way, because obviously you can't drill it straight, so it's angled in this way right on the keyway. And that part of the hub, the distance from here to the other side, is what I'm measuring. And really, in all actuality, you could actually make this longer so that you could drill it straight down, since you're making one yourself. You know, that's probably what I would do. That way you don't have to drill all the way through this part of it and tap it. Just make this part stick out further and turn it down. But just in case you do want to know what that measurement is, I got a slight rub fit there. Okay, we're measuring 1 inch 246 thousandths, and it was supposed to be 1 inch 250 thousandths, which would be 1 1/4 inches. That's probably what the thing was supposed to be, as far as, you know, the thickness this way. Now, the angle of these, I'm not real sure about. I don't even know if I can even measure that or not. But don't really know how I would even go about measuring, to be honest with you. Because that ain't going to fit in there. So, one thing we could do is measure right at the very top. The inside at the very top measures to be 480 thousandths. Okay? Now, if you measure all the way in at the bottom, very, very base of it, actually, you know what, I'm on, yeah, at the very base of it, it measures 0.173 at the very base of it. That's how wide that gap is. So you know the long dimension, and you know the inside dimension. So with those two dimensions right there, you could calculate out, you know, what that angle is by setting it up on the lathe and putting a last word indicator on there and measuring it like that, figuring out, you know, how much it's going to fall off with that much taper. So that's basically all you're doing is cutting an angle or a taper in there. Anyway, hopefully that helps you. I know it helped me by you asking about this, because my intentions was to fix this, and I hadn't done it yet. And what I ended up doing, just in case you might want to do this, is I bought this for the big gear. And as you can see, I haven't even put it on yet. But hopefully that's going to focus on there so that you can read what it says. It came from W.W. Granger. Okay. And it's a Congress drives, made in USA. It says quantity 1, 3 by 910. Okay. And then it says 4A by 5/8. Okay. The 5/8, you know, is the shaft size. Okay. That's, you know, that's basically the shaft size on the motor. And the 4 is actually, they're calling this a 4-inch. Okay, across here, they're calling it 4-inch. which it doesn't quite measure 4 inches, but it's damn close for all intents and arguments. Okay, the one that I haven't even put this on the machine yet. The small one's on the machine. That's the one that I use, and I bought this and that one, and basically I'll just change them out if I needed a faster speed. I put this on there because, as you can see, the way this is made, you know, it comes right down, and then you got a little bit of a lip right there. And basically, that pulley is kind of made into it. You know, it's just kind of made in there. It's putting this pulley on with that pulley didn't leave enough clearance for the belt to go down in there. I mean, I probably could put it on that this way, and it probably would be enough clearance. Let me look at it. Yeah, it would. That would work. Yeah, I can make that work. I just hadn't put it on there yet. I need another piece of key stock to go in there. To make that work. But yeah, that you know, actually no, look at it. Almost looks like it's got the wrong key in it. No, that's right. But anyhow, you know, that would fix your problem. The small one that's on there, this dimension here, across here, measures 2 inches. Okay, so this one that's on there now just came in a single pack just like this, and it measures 2 inches. This one right here, actually, now look at it, it actually says 4 inches right on there. And that one probably says 2 inches on it. When you measure this, it's just under 2 inches. So, you know, it's 50 thousandths from 2 inches. So, you know, and I don't think I paid, but, you know, at the most maybe $15 for these. I mean, they're not made out of much. They're just pot metal, basically, and that's pretty much what came off of it. That's why it tore all up on the inside and whatnot. But anyhow, that's I hope that helps you out a little bit. If it was me, I wouldn't, you know, like I said, I did not order the new one, and I've ordered a lot of parts. Just so you know, you don't have to order these parts from Sears. You can order these parts straight from Atlas, because Atlas is a company that you know, that made these lathes. So you can go straight to Atlas and buy parts from them. It's actually old new stock. And I mean, I feel like they're reasonable. I actually bought a new lead screw for this particular lathe, because the lead screw on the lathe was wore up here near the headstock, and it was causing it to jump out of feed when it was, you know, when you had it on the power feed. If it got under a load, any kind of load at all, it would, you know, pop right out of engagement. So I ordered a new lead screw and new half nuts, and that took care of that problem. So yeah, anyhow, hope that helps. I've actually got a diagram of this lathe and every part that's on it, with the part numbers, so that you can order the parts from the part numbers. If you don't have that, if you send me your email address, and I'll try to figure out a way to send it to you. So anyway, hope that helps.